Hello everyone, it's Jen with Roxybonds Creates, and today I want to show you the Make a Memory scrapbook kit that is available with Stampin' Up. I want to show you how the kit comes and how you can create 12 single page layouts from that kit. And then I'm going to show you how I stepped it up by adding cardstock to create 7 double page layouts. So that's a total of 14 layouts from the kit, and I still had some leftovers. So let's drop down and take a look. Okay, so this is a Stampin' Up kit, and as do all of the kits collection items from Stampin' Up, they come in these really awesome brown boxes, and everything that you need to create the project is in the box, including the adhesive. So let's open it up and take a look at the contents inside. They came shrink wrapped, and I have undone the shrink wrap for you. It has a instruction booklet, and we'll go through this momentarily. It has a roll of tear tape, which is your adhesive that you'll need to put together your projects for this kit. It has a set of 4x6 cards, and these can be used as journaling pieces, as decorative pieces, or as photo mats, and they're single-sided. So there's just a whole bunch of, oh, here is some little mini glue dots. So again, more adhesive. They're just a whole bunch of different patterns that go with the collection below of DSP. They are like cardstock weight, but again, they're all single-sided. Like I said, they could be used as journaling spots, as photo mats, as decorative pieces. You could cut them up, you could leave them whole. There's just a whole bunch of different patterns in all of the colors that come in this kit. And then we have a whole bunch of DSP and punch-out sheets. So they're kind of all mixed in here. So let's just kind of go through them. So there are 2 different sheets of like cut apart strips. So it's 12 by 12, again, single-sided, but there are just a bunch of different patterns on here, and they're meant to be cut apart and used in pieces on the project. So there's this one here, and then we have this one here. These are the 2 cut apart strip sheets. And then there are 12 by 12 pieces of DSP. So we've got this blue wash, and then mixed in here we have a sheet of die cuts, and the die cuts have tags, banners, more banner pieces, some like dovetailed pieces, a couple of frames, a couple of journaling spots here, and there's 2 sheets of this. They're exactly the same layout as far as the tags and banners and such, but they're just in different colors. So when we get to that piece, I will point that out to you. So I'm going to set this one across over here. And then here's another one of our 12 by 12. So these can be used as base pages. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's how they are in the instructions. They're used as base pages. And there just are a whole bunch of them. I haven't really counted them, but I'm pretty sure there are 12. Okay, here's our second die cut sheet. So again, same exact layout, just different colors in the tags and in the banners and such. So 2 sheets of punch out die cuts, and they punch out super easy. And then we have more of the DSP. Some of these would match up so you could do a 2-page layout. Like this is not exact, but you could match it up and do a 2-page layout. Got this linen piece. I'm pretty sure there's another one of these as well. Yep. So there's 2 of these linen pieces. And then there's 2 that are this like white with crumb cake. They're just different patterns, right? And then there's 2 of the petal pink, just different patterns. And then we have another sheet of die cut. This is like your ephemera, your embellishments for the collection. And they're just a variety of different things. Florals, fruits, typewriter, camera, bike, globe. These are kind of like, you're gonna find these in really like any kind of kit that is very, very generic. And then you get a sticker sheet with your titles. And so these are fun because they are scripty. They're different font, script, and like a like a Times New Roman. I don't know what you call, what kind of font that is. And then there's these little boxes of words and titles, or subtitles, I guess you could say. And my favorite thing about these is that if you don't like the color, you can take a marker or you can take a sponge dauber and you could make them any color you wanted. So especially these lighter color ones that may not necessarily show up on the page, you can take those and use a marker and just color them like a darker color, like a black or a secret sea or a night of navy or something like that. So that's what I love most about these titles here. And they're very, very, very generic. And then the rest of the stuff in here is just going to be your, oh, there's another sticker sheet full of leaves, which are used in the kit a lot. And then these other ones are just going to be different languages, because Stampin' Up! Is a global company. They print the titles in multiple languages. So you could probably use part of these words if you wanted to, or like tag, or, you know, pass, I'm, I mean, you could probably make some of these work if you cut up the letters and such, but they're there. Okay, so let me show you the instruction. I'm gonna put this back and show you the instructions. So here is the instruction sheet, and it gives you pictures of completed layouts. And so these are your guide, your inspiration. There's not really any written instructions. It's going to go over, I think, 3 of them, kind of sort of step by step. It tells you, you know, where to put your tear tape, where to put your adhesive, how to kind of arrange the embellishments and the ephemera and your photos onto the page. And so it shows you this completed layout here. And then number 2 is going to be this completed layout here. So they're all single page layouts. And then number 3 is going to be this completed layout here. And then the rest of it is just going to give you like the completed layouts with a photo placeholder in there as like your ideas. Okay, so it's a total of 12. So that was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they range anywhere from 1 to 3 photos on the page. And if you are anything like me, you're going to want more photos, so you can A, add flip flaps, or B, design them like these and just add more photos, right? You can add as many photos as you want on the page. You don't have to design them exactly as is. It's just giving you a guide, and it's giving you some ideas. Okay, and then on the back of the instructions, it's telling you what the contents of the kit are, and then the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors. And this is where I grabbed a bunch of those colors, and I was able to create and extend this kit to make double page layouts. So let's take a look at those. All right, here I have my double page layouts, and the only thing that I added to these layouts was cardstock and then a little itty bit of some glimmer paper in a teal color. The other thing that I did on almost every single piece that you're gonna see here is I inked the edges, and I just think that gives all of the elements just a little bit of extra texture and gives them some pop. Oh, and one more thing I added was an embellishment, because I love my gems and my dots, and so I had to add it in an embellishment. So cardstock, glimmer paper, embellishment, and then inking the edges of all of my elements. This is one double page layout. What I was able to do is extend this from 12 single pages into 7 double pages, so from 12 to 14 total, just adding the cardstock and the little embellishments. This is an example here and here of how I was able to use my sponge dauber to color the titles to make it match the layout a little bit better. I was able to take the full sheets of 12 by 12 and kind of slice and dice and cut them up, and also the strips that were like the paper strips, and cut those all up so that I could add them into the layouts. I added cardstock for my photo mats, but then I've also used the 4x6 cards in various places as well. I used every bit of the stickers and the punch out ephemera, the punch out tags, the punch out banners. They are all over these layouts. I used almost all of the titles and the subtitles. This is the only one that could be 2 separate pages, but I was able to make it cohesive with the colors all together to make it a double page spread. So you could, you know, go with like a front page and a back page, or you could add it as a double page spread. And this is where I did these first 6 double page layouts, and they were inspired by a fellow demonstrator, Jennifer Smith. And then I had a bunch of the strips and the cards left over, and I was inspired to create a 7th layout from all of my scraps. So this one is just really just a bunch of scraps, bunch of the cards, bunch of the strips of paper. I had one more title left over, and then adding in my cardstock. And this is my 7-page Make a Memory bonus kit that I am offering exclusively to my customers. So if you're interested in this kit, please send me a message and I can give you all the details. Thanks for watching. Bye.